I might not have been successful in my career had it not been for the strong leaders that guided my way from my childhood through my work career. I think it started with my mother, who was an engineer in the 70s when it was definitely a man's world. So I never understood that there was a limitation based on my gender from a very young age. But when I got into the workplace, I had male and female leaders that empowered me based on what I could offer, not on any limitation that I might have. So I think having the combination of not knowing limitations and having strong leaders empower me to build upon what I already did well and to develop the leadership skills, I think is what has led me to be the success that I am.
I think education is extremely important, and whether it's on the institutional university level or it's on the job training and mentoring and being able to build someone, no matter what, I feel that education is what's going to allow us to continue to grow. Education in the sense of getting to know what's changing out there, what the new market trends are looking like, and how we need to make sure that we help facilitate our leading generation into that, or how we can get that younger generation to help us and educate us on what's changing. I really feel as if though by getting my MBA, I was able to, taking away all the material coursework and the tediousness of having to put exams together or do a dissertation or whatever it may have been. The truth behind it is giving me that sense of responsibility, accountability, being able to create something that I knew I was going to help me take it further. That's the same thing we need to produce and bring into our younger generations, letting them know that we want them to be the smartest. We want them to be creative. We want them to thrive on that sense of knowledge and expertise that's going to help lead us all into a great sense of ownership, leadership, and really grow a great industry.
I might not have been successful in my career if it wasn't for all the great people that looked at me and said, you're willing to be coached, you're willing to take feedback, and you're also willing to listen to my opinion. And it's those folks that have allowed so many successful moments in my life. I wouldn't be here without them.
When I first started my career, I had an opportunity with a very large insurance company right out of college. And the individual that hired me was a woman by the name of Eleanor Faulkner. She hired me out of college and put me in my first job, and I couldn't thank her more for her taking a little chance on me, getting out of college at 21 and putting me in a role that led me to this 28-year career so far. She was very helpful. She gave me a lot of guidance. She was very good at supporting some of my goals, and she used to make me write down my short-term and long-term goals, and she would hold me accountable for them. And she was excellent at letting me have enough rope to make mistakes, but yet yanking on the rope so that the mistake wasn't too large. She gave me a lot of responsibility at a young age. I was managing 11 individuals at that time. I was an operations supervisor, and I learned a lot about how to deal with people, situations, be fair, be responsible, meeting deadlines and time frames, and prioritizing. And I always go back to those times of what would Eleanor say to me if I was in a situation. How would she lead a discussion on a tough issue with an employee? And for that, I forever thank her for that.
I may not have been as successful in my career had I not reached out to different individuals through the course of my career to enhance my experience, my knowledge, internally within my own organization as well as externally. I think it would have been less of a successful career, and through the course of doing that, I built great relationships and friendships, and not just mentors but sponsors that really wanted me to succeed and had a vested interest for my best interest.